Hello, welcome back to the Caffeinated Librarians, Mayapack Public Library's pop culture podcast.
We just rated the #1 podcast in Mayapack.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to find out we actually have, like, stiff competition.
Imagine, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to come for us, fact check us.
Look, where'd you get this rating from? It was a survey of one.
Actually, the one of the people that Cheryl was interviewing yesterday for the circulation.
I overheard that, actually.
She recognized me from the Caffeinated Librarians YouTube videos.
We're getting there.
Thanks.
Surely, we're getting there.
But yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Zendaya than us. In terms
Can you
of
imagine?
popularity.
To introduce ourselves, because I'm not quite sure we're there yet, I'm Joe.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Simona.
Katie.
Alright, and today we're continuing our classic Hollywood series. Last time we did Chinatown.
We did.
Yes.
We did this. Today we're going to be talking about something not as depressing.
No,
we're going back to 1954 with
Good year.
Johnny Guitar, directed by Nicholas Ray, and starring Joan Crawford and Sterling Hayden.
I think this might be the first Joan Crawford movie I've seen.
you know, I was just thinking that, and I feel like this is also the first Joan Crawford movie I've seen.
I've seen 3, I think. She was in The African Queen, I want to say, with Bogart.
Was she? No, that was Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, I'm sorry. What have I seen her in? I definitely saw, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, which is a psychotic film.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it if you want to see two women who legit hated each other, torturing each other on screen. It's so fun.
Is that the one where one of the sisters is like in a wheelchair?
Yes.
I've
I
seen
think
that
Joan
one too.
Crawford's in the wheelchair because Betty Davis had her hit by a car. And Betty Davis is like a faded child star. It's crazy.
I feel like I've seen that one too. That one was really good. And didn't Betty Davis do another film where she plays an identical twin? And and I think she also she kills off the twin for some. But it's a great movie. It's a great movie. It really is. Like, she plays an identical twin, and she kills one of them. Like, she kills her twin. Forgot for what reason, but it's awesome.
I'm sure
There's always
the
reasons.
ghost of Joan Crawford is very happy we're discussing Betty Davis. Betty Davis twin movie. Dead Ringer.
Yes. That's a great film.
This looks awesome.
I like the cover with the skeleton other half. And
Yes, and the tagline for it on the theatrical poster was "For Baby Jane People."
oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, this is a very unique film. It is a Western, but very offbeat in a lot of ways. It is Nicholas Ray is an amazing director. I adore him. He's probably best known for Rebel Without a Cause.
Oh.
Makes sense.
In a Lonely Place is a very excellent Humphrey Bogart movie. But yeah, he had a very intense style of directing, I think is the best way to put it. Very stylized, lots of large emotions at all times, and everything's at a fever pitch. Johnny Guitar, in America when it came out, people were like, what the hell is this? This is goofy. And then the French saw it and they said, oh my god, this is the greatest thing we've ever seen. This was a huge favorite of the French New Wave crowd. You can find rapturous writing on it from François Truffaut and Jean-Luc Godard. And
Isn't that the captain of the Starfleet Enterprise?
no, that's Picard.
Man, I should have made the joke. I just went off what I was going to say now.
And now it's totally reevaluated in America.
Yes.
I know Scorsese's a big champion of it, but one description I really love is from Truffaut, who called it the Beauty and the Beast of Westerns.
I heard,
a Western dream. And in this analysis, Sterling Hayden was the beauty.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I also, thinking about it and kind of, I can see the silliness. Some of the dialogue is silly when you first think about it. I mentioned to you earlier the part where, first off, Turkey that's a terrible nickname. He should.
Most of the names in this movie are kind of insane.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
Johnny Guitar, there's Turkey, there's the Dancing Kid.
The dancing kid.
I love
Who only dances once. He should. I really think he should have been dancing the whole time.
I thought it was maybe a reference to how quick on his feet he is, or like his.
He does dance.
He
though.
does dance.
Yeah. At first, I thought that Turkey was the dancing kid because, like, oh, he's the youngest of the bunch. I was like, nope, it's not him. Like, I thought he was the dancing kid.
He looked weird to me. He looked like one of those like Christmas old timey like things where the cheeks are really red and
Yeah.
You're thinking of Here Comes Santa Claus. Aren't you?
yeah, maybe yeah.
Because he's got the red hair. And
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Are you falling apart over there, Simone? What's going on?
The movie made her so emotional she just couldn't help herself.
I understand.
Oh, it brought up some emotions. Oh, I hated Emma.
Really? Oh, I loved her.
See,
No.
I really liked Emma.
Yeah.
No,
so-
at one point, and Luke and Joe can be this. I said that needs to die. Like at one point, I was watching
Nice,
this,
Simone.
and I was like, "She needs to die!" Like I said it like so many times.
She's a great villain.
Yeah. She's like one of those villains you love to hate.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
great.
I just
So,
hated her.
But I mean, that's the marker of a really great villain, though.
No, definitely yes. But I'm
Like-
sorry, Joe.
I just also, before we get into the plot, I just want to say this is a strangely constructed film. Like there are very few sets in this.
Yep.
This was made for Republic Pictures, which was a B movie studio. They made cheapy westerns, and so like there is no town you see in this. They reference a town. You do not see a town.
What about when
Wow,
they go to the
that's
bank?
great.
That is the only building you see.
Oh, that's interesting. And I mean, they've been
Really?
making westerns in Hollywood for a while.
Oh yeah,
Until
no,
this
this
point,
was just
but-
made for cheap.
Well, that's the
Okay.
only building.
Okay. Oh, that
It's-
makes sense.
I feel like
It's it's crazy.
No,
Like,
but I feel like did I watch the same movie? Because
Yeah,
in
no.
my mind though, like I thought there was like a shot. I mean, I know the bank, they really focus on the bank, but I thought there was like a wide shot where you see, I was like, oh, they're finally in the town. Did I not watch the same
I don't
movie?
think so. Well, I think all you see is the wagons,
Yeah, that's all.
and
you
the
see
wide
right?
shot is focusing on the bank. Like it doesn't focus the other way.
Oh, okay, maybe, I don't know. Then I don't know what I was, I legitimately thought you see some of the town, because I got excited. I was like, oh, we're in the town. And apparently, no, I
And you
watched
notice
something
no one else is there. Like
Yeah. 'Cause
they were like, "We gotta get this. We can't fit all these people in this shot." So
And did they use like paintings for some of the backdrops?
oh yes,
points?
that was just standard practice. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all
Yeah,
right.
nice painted backdrops. Though
Oh,
a lot of it was
painted
shot
backdrops.
on location in
Okay.
in Arizona somewhere. I forget the name of
Okay.
it, but
Yeah.
it's near Red
Makes
Rock.
sense.
Okay, the opening scene where you see Johnny Guitar on his horse, is that green screen or they're actually there? 'Cause
I believe that he was actually there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Something about said, oh, green screen. I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I do know some of the all of the shots that are a close up of Joan Crawford are not on location.
Oh.
She was like, "No, you will only light me in a studio."
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
nice.
Yeah,
She
because
wanted to
I
look good.
think
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Green
Yeah.
screen was
Yeah.
a thing back then. They were either shooting on location or on a soundstage.
Well, they
Oh.
had rear projection,
Okay,
which
all
works
right.
similarly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, to get into the plot, it opens up. We see this guy on a horse with a guitar on his back, and he's
Guess who he is?
He's got to be
Johnny
Johnny Guitar.
Guitar.
And he rolls up through the desert, which looks crazy, and this to a saloon that is the only building in like miles. It is just totally abandoned. It's wild, and he rolls up, and you're like, "What the hell is this place? Is he dead?" And there's just like bartenders and like guys running roulette tables in
Yep.
there, but like nobody else is in there. And he's like, "I had a meeting with Vienna." And then we meet this real star of the picture, Vienna, played by Joan Crawford. It comes out in all black. She's just a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so cool. She runs the saloon, and yeah, we find out eventually that she was a former sex worker who's decided to go into business for herself and has made a very wise purchase. She had some inside information that a railroad is going to be constructed along the way,
Yeah.
and so her land will be worth like the
Millions.
equivalent of millions. Yeah,
Yeah.
she will not have. She will be set for life as soon as that railroad goes through. But she's pretty hated in town. As we see when a bunch of townsfolk roll up, led by Emma Peel, a woman who is only in love with the dancing kid, Vienna's ex, and not Emma herself. She's definitely not in love with Vienna. That's definitely not the case.
That would be a different
No.
movie.
It
Yeah,
would be a different movie. Absolutely.
and it's so funny. Like they talk around it, but it's like Emma is singularly obsessed with Vienna.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
yeah.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
And she demands that, like, oh, you're part of the gang that robbed the stagecoach earlier. You're part of the Dancing Kids gang.
Yeah. She tries to get her for the bank robbery. Then
Yes.
She is obsessed.
Yeah.
And this whole saloon sequence goes on for about 40 minutes,
Yeah.
but like it never gets boring. You're
No.
just like watching, you're hooting and hollering because everybody keeps saying the craziest stuff you've ever heard. I love when Johnny enters into the fray. He's like, I need a smoke and a coffee.
Yeah.
He's like, all man really needs is a smoke and a cup of coffee. And you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
What a line.
Yeah, that's some Tarantino type
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, I mentioned this to Joe earlier. The, that opening sequence in the saloon goes on for so long that I thought the whole movie was just going to take place there, and that definitely gave me, again, maybe not in terms of genre necessarily, but definitely gave me Hateful Eight vibes.
Yeah.
Bad weather. They're coming in out of, there's already something established. Something's already happening there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, you're
You know.
really thrown into
Yeah.
it.
Vienna's meeting with the guy about the railroad. Then you got the casino workers, and then like a murder has already happened. Like something, Emma's brother has been killed. Like
Yeah.
like stuff is already going on when Johnny Guitar walks into that
Yeah.
saloon.
Yeah, and Vienna keeps telling one of the workers to just keep spinning the roulette wheel. She likes when
I
it's
like the way it sounds.
Yes. It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say.
But yeah, then the dancing kid rolls up,
Yeah.
and we know him and Emma have this weird thing going on, and he calls Johnny Guitar to play a tune, and
Yeah.
they start dancing together.
Yes.
And
I feel like Dancing Kid and Emma had like more of a situationship than anything else. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
or something.
I did read that the actor that played Johnny Guitar could not play guitar, so
That's
and they were
hilarious.
worried about him strumming the actual
yeah,
guitar.
they just put string on.
Yeah, so they removed the guitar strings and put
A single string.
No, like cotton string.
Oh,
yeah, so that when he strummed it wouldn't make noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
hilarious! So they just dubbed over the.
Yeah, but I really like the effect it causes because
Yeah.
like his guitar playing comes out as like the soundtrack itself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It very, very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh boy, wouldn't you know, Johnny and Vienna keep stealing these glances at each other. That
Yeah.
seems to imply a shared history.
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Once things quiet down, they have this amazing back and forth where Vienna says like one of the dopest bits of the movie. A man can lie, steal, and even kill, but as long as he hangs on to his pride, he's still a man. All a woman has to do is slip once, and she's a tramp. Must be a great comfort to you to be a man.
Oh yeah.
Very true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, I think the feminism is one of the reasons why this movie's so renowned. I think you could look at it with a few different lenses, but the role reversal thing. I don't know,
Yeah.
was that obviously the role reversal thing is so so well done that I think that's why it's renowned, right? Like
I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I think that it is a pretty radical departure from the standard Western
yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
So like it, both in style and in thematics of like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we're going to have a woman at the center who's like a badass and
Yeah.
Yeah.
is for most of the movie in very masculine clothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Even the
Emma
haircut.
too.
Yeah.
Like Emma will wear a dress, but has the gun belt, has boots on, like very
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the way Emma, although I hated her,
No, as you should. She's just inciting a lynch mob. She's the
Yeah.
You're supposed
With
to.
no evidence of anything. Yeah.
she's the Senator McCarthy of the piece.
But
Yes.
I think it's so like Johnny at one point has a conversation with Emma, not with Emma, sorry, with Vienna about basically the power of a mob, and that
Yes.
a mob
Yeah.
is not it's not governed by logic or reason, and so once you get it riled up, it's very difficult to sort of bring that energy down, and basically chaos will inevitably ensue, and that's what Emma does.
Yeah.
Emma is like almost like that roulette wheel. She's the one that's spinning it,
Yeah.
and
That's an amazing comparison.
oh, thank you.
Good job, Simona.
Every once in a while, I have my
Oh,
moments
no.
of genius. Thank you. And
Roger
like,
Ebert over here.
and basically how she's able to just manipulate everyone. Like even the guy. Like one of the moments I really loved was when the mob first comes in after basically they've found the body. And they just plop the body of Emma's brother in the on the table, one of the game tables, and it's so tense because at any moment something can snap, and like what's really stopping them from basically telling Vienna, like Vienna, what I love about her is that she's relying on the force of her character because she knows she can't stop them if they decide to really do something.
Yeah.
But I love that entire sequence is just brilliant, and how Emma is just like stirring the pot and stirring it, and like the one guy that says the sun was in my eye, I really can't tell who it was,
and he's like, they were wearing masks.
Yeah,
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Well, I
They
think
wrote, yeah, go ahead.
well, I think it's interesting too is that Vienna has started as a prostitute, as a sex worker, and then was able to get out of that line of work. But that line of work also comes with like mars her reputation as a person, so it kind of
Yeah.
like just sticks with her.
yeah.
So Emma is like seeing her as still this person who's like at the bottom of what
Yeah.
society would see her as,
Yeah.
and she
In-
feels like she can pin things on her because a woman's reputation never really goes away,
Yeah.
regardless of what she does to try and better herself.
Yeah.
And she can try to do that, but what's interesting is that all the men in the movie are almost scared. They're not almost scared. They are scared of her. They
Yeah.
kind of recognize her authority. They're like she says something.
She's the cattle baron in town, and they
Yeah.
use the term baron, not baroness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, so she is the major economic,
Yeah.
force in town.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
keeps everything in business.
Which is
Yeah,
another
so-
beautiful reversal.
Yeah.
In and of itself. But yeah, like every time I was like, oh my god, she's gonna be
Yeah,
this person.
it's really, it's really like to get to what Katie's saying. It's really Emma trying to tear her down.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys are just kind of being, dragged along with it. They're following these two women's leads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
know.
what I think her, like Emma's motivation for tearing Vienna down is that Emma is used to being the only woman in power,
Yeah.
having the only wealth in town and be able to like build the town up or tear the town down by her whim. And now this Vienna is coming up and getting and like becoming wealthy, and it's competition that she doesn't want.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like another thing why she's like
Yeah, and she wants to snuff out the object of her desire.
Yeah.
right.
That makes her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
There is like
Oh, yeah.
an attraction there, right?
yes,
Okay,
definitely.
all right. I didn't misread
Absolutely.
that,
Yeah, that's
right?
why
No,
I was laughing about it.
Yeah,
before, because
I was
think
like,
it's
wait.
very clear.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no, there's
that's what I
definite
thought. Yeah.
attraction.
Between Vienna and
Emma, right?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can. Yeah. you can see that.
Oh yeah,
you know, yeah.
absolutely. You would have to be blind not
So,
to.
and the mob stuff in this
Yeah.
is very inspired by the McCarthy era. In fact, real screenwriter of this. It was it's credited to Philip Jordan, but he was a front for many blacklisted writers during the time.
Oh, wow.
It was mostly written by Ben Maddow, who was
Okay.
part of the blacklist, and
Okay.
and you know was forced
yeah.
out of Hollywood for perceived communist sympathies. It was so yeah, that's very on film's mind as well, I would
Yeah,
say.
absolutely.
So when this film came out, how was it generally regarded at the time that it came out?
Let me read you a passage from Bosley Crowther's review in the New York Times. Now, for those of you who have not looked at Wikipedia pages for old movies, Bosley Crowther is the villain of film criticism history.
Oh.
You will look at any take he has, and you'll be like, "This is the oldest man ever." I've never seen somebody so boring. He got fired because he would not stop trashing Bonnie and Clyde when it came out,
Oh,
to
wow.
the point where it became like a serious issue.
Oh.
Oh,
Like,
well, what did he dictate as being a good movie?
he didn't like the stuff he liked was good, but he had a very narrow view of what cinema was.
Okay.
But for this, he really hated Joan Crawford, like
Oh.
a real personal axe to grind. He said that she had no more femininity than the rugged Heflin in Shame. For the lady, as usual, is as sexless as the lions on public library steps and as sharp and romantically forbidding as a
Hey.
package of unwrapped razor blades.
Ow.
He said it was a flat walk through or occasional ride through of Western cliches. The color is slightly awful. I can't believe that take.
Yeah, no.
And the Arizona scenery is only fair. Let's put it down as a fiasco.
Wow. Wow. I think
Wow.
Joan Crawford needed some aloe for that burn.
But yeah, really
Wow, yeah.
vicious
Yeah,
review,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
I have no clue why. Even the New York Times was like, you maybe want to chill on this?
He's the Onion before the Onion was out. You know what I mean? Like, that guy, wow.
Yeah,
That's like me
wow.
writing that Bare Necessities article back in high school. My goodness.
But yeah,
Fair
it
enough.
seemed like the general consensus of it among American critics at the time was like, this is tropey, this is cliche, it's it's like not a very high value production. You know?
Yeah.
When did it switch? Because I know, like you said in the beginning, I read that Scorsese really went to bat for this. Was it kind of the same turn as
So-
Peeping Tom, where
it seemed like they were publishing reviews of it in Cahiers du Cinéma around April 1955, so pretty soon after.
Oh, okay.
It's probably its initial release in France, honestly.
yeah.
If you were unaware, after World War II, a part of like the treaties and everything involved us shipping a great amount of films to France.
I did not know.
And it kicked off a big thing of like a lot of younger film enthusiasts getting very influenced by American film and like getting very into it, and that's where auteur theory comes from, because they were like able to sit and watch like every film by Howard Hawks or every film by Alfred Hitchcock. And be like, oh, some of these things keep happening again and again. Isn't that weird? But yeah, so like I think, and like I know, at least in Godard's 60s stuff, he brings it up a lot. In Perrault Le Fou, there's an early scene where a guy is like, his wife is like, why'd you let our daughter skip school? And he's like, she was going to the cinema to see Johnny Guitar. It's real education. But yeah, so like I think it shifted pretty quick over there. Over here, I don't know. My guess is sometime after the French New Wave stuff.
Yeah.
So probably later 60s.
Yeah.
So like late 60s, early 70s.
That's what I would assume. I don't know for certain.
Once the French said it was good, Americans were like, oh, all right, let's take a second look at this.
More so once the French guys who said it was good became big-time filmmakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah, so I want to talk about Johnny and I keep calling her just Joan. You know what? It's fine. She's Joan. She's gonna be Joan sometimes. But
First name basis.
there's this amazing moment between them when they're the only ones in the saloon and it's quiet, and they're talking about what has happened since they last saw each other 5 years ago. And
Yeah.
there's this really brutal moment where he's like, "Tell me something nice," and she's like, "Sure. What do you want to hear?"
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Lie to me. Tell me all these years you've waited. Tell me." And she just gives him exactly what he's
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah.
But then there's also this bizarre reversal where it's all true
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, I like seeing the combat
Yeah.
fade into actual feeling. That's a very interesting scene setup.
There-
Yeah.
Their banter when they're together is on fire.
Yeah, they
The visceral emotion I felt when they were just bantering back and forth was like, oh, this is a dance.
yes.
This
yeah.
is a dance, and someone's gonna give at some point. Maybe not now, maybe, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
They did
Yeah.
not get along on set.
Oh,
Sterling Hayden was also kind of famous for being difficult. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
Too
two of them.
difficult actors.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he in fact like almost quit a movie because the director was like, "I loved you and Johnny Guitar." And he was like, "How dare you?"
Wow.
Oh wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, no disrespect to Mr. Bosley, but
No, much disrespect to him.
Yeah.
That was like one of the most misogynistic
Yeah.
pieces of film criticism.
I don't understand the visual critique of it.
Oh, saying this movie has bad color
Yeah.
is like, are you colorblind, man?
Yeah.
What's going on? Because this movie looks gorgeous.
It does. Even her wardrobe. I want to say Vivian. Is that Vivian? Is her name?
Vienna.
Vienna.
We mentioned she's wearing all black at the beginning, but if you notice, like her wardrobe gets more colorful, kind of as
Yes,
she goes along.
as
Yeah.
we see more of her as a person and
Yeah.
less of her as the tough front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I-
never losing that toughness either.
Yeah.
No,
but we just
like-
get more of her real emotional landscape when
Yeah.
when Johnny's back in her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about this movie too, because normally when you have a tough character that is a woman, and the instant a male lead comes in that's supposed to be like her love interest, her color palette changes, and then her personality changes
Yeah.
along with that. And I really liked that Vienna's personality didn't change. Like she was still this tough person,
Yeah.
but like her wardrobe changed as the movie progressed, and I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
interesting.
And I think it kind of speaks to kind of her being more of herself, and then the fact that Emma's always in black for the whole thing
Yeah.
kind of speaks to her not being able to
Oh yeah.
to be who,
Yeah, it's this
who-
total repression.
yeah.
Yeah.
Once they get up the posse together, because the dancing kid robs a bank while Vienna's trying to get out of town to start a new life.
Also, how cool was it to see a bank heist?
Yeah.
Like I love a good bank heist. You
It's
know
so
what I mean?
fun, right?
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
No.
It's one of the all-timer crimes.
Yeah.
Robbing a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's in a bank or on a train.
You ever see the John Mulaney stand-up bit about like old-timey bank robbers?
I've seen a few of his stand-ups since you mentioned it the last. I don't know if I saw that though.
It's
Yeah.
just like it's about like how easy it was to get away with crimes back in the day. And he's
Yeah.
just like they run in and be like, "Tell them it was the Tubbins gang," and then they'd shoot Tubbins into the wall with their machine guns, and the police would say, "Well, we didn't see him do it."
So the dancing kid and his crew, which by the way, the one crew member,
Ernest Borgnine,
Yeah.
Bart,
Yeah, screw that guy.
Mermaid Man.
hate that guy.
Mermaid.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's the guy I didn't like.
He voiced Mermaid Man
I'm sorry, who's Mermaid?
Yeah, I don't
from
remember.
SpongeBob.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I marked myself as a Gen Zer here. Forget I record with a bunch of millennials.
I didn't know there even was a mermaid man.
I love Ernest Borgnine. You know what? It's fine.
We
We're
lost
rolling.
one. Yeah.
We're rolling.
Oh, we're not gonna
It's
do it on
fine.
camera.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, we're not on the Lady in the Water episode, so.
Yeah. So he goes and robs it. But so Vienna just happens to be there,
Yeah.
and she's getting money out or closing her account actually.
Yes.
And then they just happen to go rob this place, and
she's like begging with them. She's like, "Come on, please, just go away. Look, the bank teller will even say it never happened.
Yeah.
It's like, but he won't."
no.
Yeah.
And then of course Emma shows up and is like, "Was Vienna here?" And I'm like, "Oh man, she's gonna pin this on Vienna."
Of
Yeah.
course she is.
Yeah.
Yep, and the poor kid with them, Turkey, who is just this little boy. He's probably like 25, and he ends up getting injured, and gets picked up by old Tom, John Carradine. Always delightful to see a Carradine in one of these old westerns. And who works for Vienna, and Vienna goes back to her place and finds him there being tended to, and she's like, I don't what are we gonna do with this kid?
Yeah.
But she ends up hiding him, and when the mob shows up, the posse, she's just sitting there in a white dress,
Yep.
Yeah.
playing the piano. And I want to describe to you how this looks, because there's like a stage in the back of the saloon, right? But behind that, there is no wall. It is just rock formation. She's sitting on the stage in front of a rock formation, like a huge evening dress,
Yes.
playing the piano, and oh my god, you can't beat that image.
Yeah.
You can't. It's so cool.
Yeah.
As this mob rolls up, and she's just cool as a cucumber, just keeps playing as she responds to them. She's like, I'm just sitting in my own home, minding my own business.
Playing my piano.
It's great.
Could we go back a little bit to the
Yes.
scene where Turkey tries, and Turkey kind of reminded me of Leo DiCaprio's character in what's the western? I'll have to find the way. His character kind of reminded me of a Leo DiCaprio character in another western. Just something about him reminded me of it, wherein like he, well, I can't
It's
remember.
The Quick and the Dead.
Yes, thank you.
I've never even heard of that movie.
It's Sam Raimi. I've heard it's pretty fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't know he was in a western.
Yeah,
And he's in Django.
That's right.
Yeah.
yeah. Like for some reason, like the character
I want to say
Turkey
John Candy.
reminded
It's
me.
not John Candy, is it?
Calvin.
Calvin Candy.
Two very different people.
And like there's a scene where Turkey is like when like they've been given the ultimatum and he says who's gonna protect you, and then he just like he says like I'm a man. He just starts shooting, and like a part of me was like, first of all, stop with just the shooting at like various objects while other people are in the room. I said that is not safe gun handling. Like I'm just what I said like. Stop it.
Yeah, and then Johnny shoots
Guitar-
the gun out of his hand.
Yeah, and
right?
that whole frenzied scene where he's just and I'm like, what is this
he
man?
won't stop shooting the gun.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm like, what is this man doing? And all of a sudden he just shoots the gun out of Turkey's hand and Turkey freezes. And I'm like, Turkey's gonna die.
Yeah.
But like the way Turkey like just like gets his balloon is just
Is anybody else getting hungry?
Deflates so fast.
Oh man, why'd you have to say that? Now I am actually thinking about turkey.
Turkey, right? But actually, it's funny you bring that scene up because I brought that up to Joe earlier, and I was like, that's kind of the only part that like I thought was like kind of cheesy, like him like especially once he shoots the gun out of the hand, like the shooting the gun across the floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like, especially the way he's like pew pew pew, and maybe it's the sounds,
That's probably
You know.
the sound.
Because it
Yeah,
doesn't
they
sound like
didn't-
a gun.
They didn't
Yeah.
invent loud gunshots in movies until like the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was
Michael
just
Mann came in and said it should make your ears hurt.
Yeah.
You ever watch Heat?
Oh yeah.
That is the loudest film of all
is.
time.
Yeah.
Every gunshot, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's just like that. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that Johnny Guitar was more than what he seemed.
Yeah.
But then, like, that scene, I was like, oh, okay, this guy is a little mentally
he was
unstable.
an old gunslinger.
Yeah,
He's-
but just like Turkey looks so defeated, and Vienna's like, yeah, he just
Yeah.
walks out. I was like, oh my god, his manhood just took a deep dive right over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just loved that scene. It was brilliant. But like, what was driving me insane was just the flagrant like firing of the. I was like,
Yeah.
will you stop
Yeah,
that?
indoors. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I know.
guys.
It's like there's people
But,
around.
I mean, For the amount of westerns that I have watched, I was kind of anticipating that somebody was going to just shoot their gun willy-nilly.
Yeah, I was like, people stop.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of like Woody when Woody's coming out, like moving his fingers around. Yeah, and then he in the scene where the mob comes,
Oh my god.
he gives her up.
Yeah.
After she tries to help him.
Yeah.
Well, she tells him, "Save yourself."
Yeah, but he shouldn't have done that. Still.
She is acting magnanimously.
Oh,
yeah,
She's not
absolutely.
betrayed. By it. She tells him.
And
like,
frankly,
do
I
what
get
you
the
have to
feeling
do.
with like Emma and her people that it wouldn't have mattered. Like
But-
Emma was dead set on like she's responsible. We're gonna hang her.
One of the saddest moments in this film for me is when old Tom
Yeah.
tries to pull a gun out and be like, "You are not taking Vienna."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He knows she's a good woman.
Yeah.
He knows she was not involved with this.
Yeah.
He's trying to defend her.
Yeah.
And Emma just shoots him.
Yeah.
Emma just shoots this guy, and then his gun goes off, and he kills, what, the marshal?
Yeah.
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 And as he's laying dying on the floor, Vienna goes to him, and he's like, "Look at everybody looking at me. It's
Yeah.
the first time I felt important in my life."
Yeah.
Aw.
That was, my heart broke.
And then Emma, I hate that woman so much. Like
I was like, "Hang them both."
Yeah.
But then, like, she shoots the chandelier. But I love the actress because she was like a radio and a stage actress, and like the way she just has like almost a demonic, maniacal look on her face as she like looks at the chandelier, like, oh my god, she's gonna set this place on fire.
She is.
Shoots the chandelier.
So
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it was candles. Like obviously it's candles. Like
Yeah.
like I thought it was lights.
Yeah, you do see her lighting it in the beginning.
Yeah,
of that
and I
scene,
just must
yeah.
have like it didn't process in my head
Yeah.
what was going on or why you would have it retractable and stuff like that. But I so since I thought it was just light bulbs, I was like, this is gonna shoot this down just out of spite. Like, and then I realized like, oh okay, it's candles. She's trying to burn the place down. Like,
Yeah, and then like the way she just like even like the way the actress like has like her body, like her hands, almost like a giddy, like a child moment,
oh,
like when
yeah.
she's and I was like, and I think that's when I said this has to die. Like that's what I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I said you have to die. Like I was so angry.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was angry at the men. I was like, you useless bunch of like whatever.
So and so's.
yeah.
Because they're like, I really don't think. I said, so if you really don't think it is one woman and the rest of you do not do it, but you're all spineless. And I was like,
yeah, even when they go to hang Vienna,
yeah.
nobody wants to do it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. But she holds the
she's
wealth
like, "I'll
of the
pay you
town.
$100
Yeah.
to kick out the horse from under her."
But they don't do it.
Yeah.
Then
But
Johnny saves her just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
no problem hanging turkey though.
Yeah.
Poor turkey.
Yeah.
Poor turkey.
Poor kid.
You know what I thought? Like, first off, I love the line. It comes after that where the dancing kid is like, "Hanging, tough way to go." Like, I thought the villains, other than Bart, like they had more integrity and like honor than any of the townspeople.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, this film is big on the concept of habeas corpus.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
film wants these people to at least get a trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think it goes to show that some of the most dangerous people are those convinced of their own self-righteousness and
Simona,
But-
she's been
but-
fired today.
Those
Wow.
that
in my old age I've gotten smarter.
you're not old, Simona. Stop it. But those who don't view their actions or don't
Yeah.
view themselves as villains,
Yeah.
are the most villainous.
And I think also like when you look at I was gonna call him Billy the Kid. He's not Billy
Billy
the
the Kid.
Kid.
different.
different movie.
like the dancing kid and his gang, with the exception of the one that actor too. When I was looking at the one that voices, you said Mermaid Man.
Yeah, Ernest Borgnine.
Something about him though, like he seems familiar, but I
Oh,
thought
he's,
yeah.
he's a
plays him-
famous actor.
he was in.
But like I
he was
couldn't figure
in,
out where I've seen him.
You see the movie Marty?
Poseidon.
Did he ever do
Poseidon
like a Robin
Adventure.
Hood movie where he played the monk?
We played
Maybe not.
Father.
Let's find out.
Father Tut.
Because something about him, like he seems so familiar to me.
I love
but
Ernest Ornheim.
I just love how like I mean, the worst you can kind of, like, prior to the bank robbery, the worst that you could kind of accuse them of is probably being layabouts. So, like, they're not, presumably they're not really working or whatever.
They're accused of lying about having a silver mine, but they actually do. They just genuinely don't want to blow up their
But I think it's
spot.
also to basically show that prejudice, no matter what, like, you can do 100 things. Like, prejudice is like a stain that just can't be wiped away.
Yeah,
and
this fear of outsiders gets brought up because, like, Emma at one point rallies the posse by being like, you know who's hundreds of people are going to come in on that train, dirt farmers. You really want that here? Hey there, folks. As you've probably guessed by this point, this episode of the Caffeinated Librarians was a little bit cursed. We had some serious audio problems, the cause of which I'm still uncertain of, and both cameras died at different points. So, with none of those things to go off of, I'm going to have to film a little outro for you, just to give you the gist of what we talked about. We covered the rest of the plot of the film, and there's a big confrontation between Emma and Vienna. Vienna emerges victorious, but not before Emma shoots the dancing kid right in the head, and we see the wound, which is, like, really crazy for a movie of the 50s, right? Like, that's, like, insane stuff. But, yeah, then we go into ratings, and this is one of the rare films we've covered. Literally everyone hit this with 5 out of 5 guitars. So, yeah, this is a great movie. Check it out. And special shout-out to the theme song by Peggy Lee. If you played Fallout New Vegas, you know what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, sorry about this little bit of a rushed ending, but we will see you next time, and I promise it won't be like this. Bye, everyone.